Ladies and gentlemen, Natalie White, this is the woman that torched the Wendy's down there in Atlanta. She actually posts bond and she is on house arrest. Yes, torch Wendy's, get house arrest. Not only in America. We know darn well if Natalie White was a black woman, they wouldn't care what the circumstances were. Her butt would be in jail, and they wouldn't care if it was COVID in the jail. And we know this is true. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and play this video so you can hear the court proceeding. Oh, all right, hold on. Stop it right here. We'll start it all over. And check the speaker. Okay.
Ms. White, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, ma'am. All right, Ms. White, this is your first appearance. You have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to have an attorney represent you at this hearing, and it appears to the court that you have retained Mr. Drew Finley to represent you in this matter. Is that correct, ma'am? Thumbs up if yes, thank you. All right, I'm going to take a look at your warrant, consider you for bond. I'm looking at a warrant from June the 13th at 125 University Ave, Atlanta, that alleges an arson first degree and then said accused knowingly damaged by means of fire Wendy's restaurant located at 125 University Ave, which was insured against damage by fire explosive. Damage being accomplished without the consent of Wendy's by setting fire to the structure by using a torch made of a lighter and some type of can. All right, I'll find that the warrant establishes probable cause. As to any history, Ms. Harrison? All right, thank you. Mr. Lewis. All right, Mr. Finley. Well, if the options, hang on, Mr. Lewis. If what you're saying is it's signature bond or nothing, that doesn't give me much room to work, Mr. Finley. And I'm willing to consider something, and apparently the DA is too, recognizing that under OCGA 1761E, apparently she does not offend any part of the bond statute. So I would find that a setting of bond is appropriate. In other words, I'm not going to deny bond, okay?
Right. So then I asked that it be reduced as much as this work would be going to reduce given that I'm holding in good faith that I've explored their finances and they are really limited. They do have folks, I mean, my phone is blowing up from people. It's just them. I don't know who these people are. So I'm just asking that they be reduced. They're obviously going to rely on third parties.
All right. Mr. Lewis, you wanted to add, sir?
I think I see where you're going. That you have to go like that condition to say
well, here's kind of the way I see it. House arrest with an ankle monitor is approximately $30 a day, give or take, something like that, Mr. Fillon? Don't. Okay.
I'd rather honestly raise the money for $20,000 a month. I don't think it's really appropriate. Trying to start this more, even funding communications, she's never office. I don't know about this trying to call literally. I just have to let her gather my example case, tracking all the conversations and gather conduct herself and the utmost professionalism. Here you go.
Good afternoon, Ms. Convery. All right. Well, so.
I'll tell you what, I just want to check this one out. I don't think.
Well, look.
I'm checking $20,000.
Mr. Finley, I think we can find something that fits the situation, because what I'm concerned about is danger to the community, right? And so if there was a lower bond with a house arrest component and a stay off social media component, that may be, since the family is in such dire financial straits, that may be more appropriate in this case. What do you say?
I don't have a problem with the social media. I just don't, with no criminal record, 29 years old, no record at this point. I understand the social media part of it. I just don't see somehow I'm quite sure, given the facts and circumstances, why that would be necessary. I'm not questioning the court. I've been in this situation with you in other cases, and I'm not going to get specific. And I certainly understand those charges and very serious facts. There's no criminal record here, 29 years old. She's been in this residence with her family for 15 years. She's a graduate of North Carolina, 2009, University of 2013. So she's not going anywhere, and so I just don't see this as a case. That's just my opinion, and I say that based on my knowledge of her and my knowledge of the facts. I do understand the social media part. I know that's a concern of the crime. I respect that. I'd be fine with updating all social media, but I'll start with if it's a factor that concerns the court. That's cool. That's a good thing.
Mr. Lewis, before I reach a decision point, anything to add, sir?
We do believe that the House of Arrest in this case, this person that is larceny type of right now. So that's like to stay within the area. Even to the judge of the state would advocate for some type of observation.
Judge, I've been really hesitant to talk about that, but we've spent days here studying footage, and I'm just this whole she burned a building down is just a false narrative, and so she did not burn a building down. She did not put that building on fire. I'm really avoiding getting into that. That's just
So, Mr. Finley, I've heard you say that repeatedly, sir. Repeatedly. You've indicated no record. But let's take a look at the other option here, which is no bond. Let's take a look at the danger to the community. And so if someone, and it is alleged to have set fire to a building with other people around, whether or not the building was occupied or unoccupied, that would present a danger to firefighters if they were able to get to the scene. That Wendy's is right next to a gas station. And so when you have fire right next to a gas station, that's a volatile combination. So I do not find the lack of a criminal record that persuasive. And a signature bond is denied. What I'm trying to do is fashion something that is fair, that complies with the statute, but man, because really the only part of the statute, the way I see it, that Ms. White is likely to offend is the danger to the community. And so you see where I'm coming from, right?
So you've heard what I have to say. It's pointless at this juncture.
All right. Yes, sir. And I appreciate your advocacy as always. All right, Ms. White, here's what we're going to do. We'll set a $10,000 good bond. Conditions will be that you can be released from the custody of the Fulton County Sheriff as soon as you have an ankle monitor set up at your address, which I understand, I'm not going to put it on record, but is the address the court has on file, Mr. Finley, the correct address for Ms. White? Okay, fair enough. Then, Ms. White, you will be on house arrest with an ankle monitor at that address until such time as myself or another judge lifts that order. Additional conditions will be no social media, no Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, MySpace. Does anybody still use MySpace? Is that still a thing? Not really? Okay. All right. Look, so no. I'm good. And so the idea is to stay off social media. You can have phone contact with Mr. Finley. Mr. Finley can come see you at any time he needs to. I know that he's familiar with the neighborhood, and quite frankly, so am I. And so those will be the conditions. Mr. Lewis, was there anything else the DA wanted that you wanted me to consider?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right.
Your Honor, just so I can explain this why she's here, because I don't know the benefit of being with her. I think what you're inferring, as I had in the previous cases with you, at an appropriate time, if she's conducting herself accordingly, you or one of your colleagues would entertain a motion to modify regarding the animal. Okay, that's correct interpretation.
Yes, sir. All right. Anything else, Mr. Lewis or Mr. Finley?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
There you are.
All right. That will be the order. Thank you, gentlemen.
Well, as you heard, she is going to be on house arrest with the conditions that you heard from the judge. Now, I do apologize for how low it sounded when those attorneys spoke, but that was actually from the news station, not from me, because if you can hear me loud and clear, you know it's not on my end. It was low on the news station's end. But that's the deal they came up with for this woman torching Wendy's in Atlanta. House arrest. Well, y'all, only in America, you know, believe me, there are people still committing crimes and still going to jail. And they're not sitting at home on house arrest because there may be COVID in the prison. So they are very picky and choosy about who goes in there and who don't. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.